Calypso, Calypso. Trinidad, yeah. I said this is Calypso. Come on. Let me tell you about the history of Calypso. Please sit back and let Trinity run the show. Now people, this is no joking business. Listen attentively to my thesis. Calypso is Trinbago's foundation. It's our culture and the soul of our nation. Somebody please tell Mr. Montano, just in case the doctor doesn't know. Calypso is Trinbago's foundation. It's our culture and the soul of our nation. Since a small me granny, you not told me so. Raise up your hand and say long live Calypso. Groovy and power is sister and brother. Don't make no mistake, Calypso is their mother. When you research the culture history, you will see that it's one big family. Calypso music is the soul of Trinbago. Soca music is the soul of Calypso. Calypso music is the soul of all people. Soca music make the people wind down low. Back in the day, a shorty told us so. Raise up your hand and say long live Calypso. Put up your hand and say long live soca. The both of them showcasing our culture. I said this is Calypso. Culture, mindset and traditions are what establishes the soul of every nation. Now let me take you way back to slavery. Show you the birth of Calypso in TNT. Where the art form started with the griot. From West Africa singing Calypso. Then was a slave right here on the plantation, using his songs to build communication among the slaves that became their tradition. That's how they recorded history straight to emancipation. Calypso is Trinbago's foundation. It's our culture and the soul of our nation. Oh look, I'm sure the roaring lion would say so. Raise up your hand and say long live Calypso. Groovy and power is sister and brother. Mr. Calypso is their grandfather. Calypso music is the soul of Trinbago. Soca music is the soul of Calypso. Calypso music is the soul of all people. Soca music make the people wind down low. Oh look, I'm sure the Lord Kitchener would say so. Raise up your hand and say long live Calypso. Put up your hand and say long live soca. The both of them, they're stronger together.
Position and waited your turn. Then with Manning as your PM giving directions, you studied and learned. You paid attention to Robbie Pandey Kamla, observed there all their mistakes. So there is not one excuse that you can make, none that we can take. Cause we give you a turn to ride in DPM1 motorcar. You change the whole interior with propaganda, it's smelling drunk, sour. We gave you 2 turns as PM of this nation. So now it's my Creole obligation to give you a turn before your resignation. Remember, it's me who call Eric Duffy. We call Chambers Duncy, it's your turn now. It's me who beat Robbie like a Bobali. It's your turn now. So if we say you are a bully, don't take it personally. Your turn now. Go tell your friends and your family, it comes with the duty. It's your turn now. Do not believe that we are afraid to call a donkey a ass or a spade a spade. We will pepper you like a chow. Dr. Row, it's your turn now. Before you go, before you pack and run away, I wonder what Penny and Amy have to say. Before you go, before you think you'll get response you get the vote. You said the buck is going to stop at the TP top when you took your oath. The airport scandal section 34 email gate. Like a raging bull, you declared war and we took the bait. But since you get your turn, nobody at jail for corruption. Since you get your turn, no members of the opposition in prison. Since you get 2 turns, you promise to set things right. White collar crime you vow to fight, but is a set-up back with no bite. Remember, it's we who call Pandy racist. We even call him rapists. Your turn now. Silver fox end up in jail till he come out looking frail. Your turn now. So if we say your government represents the 1%, your turn now. Really rich get richer, the poor man in the gutter. Your turn now. Do not believe your powers of Lekato could overthrow the power of a Calypso. The ancestors wouldn't allow. Dr. Rao, your turn now. Before you go, before you pack and run away. So much unemployment, but still you raise your pay. Before you go, before you think you'll get away. I remember deceased Patrick Manning named you Rot, the Rottweiler, because every car that passed around the corner, you chased down the tire. Political battles that came your way, you stood up and fought. And when they came with their slander and their hearsay, you took them to court. So we gave you a turn to guard, protect and defend the treasury. We gave you a turn to secure the national security. We gave you 2 turns to be the mastermind, reduce violence and crime, but murder's at the highest of all times. Remember, it's we who call Manning emperor, we call him a dictator. Your turn now. We treat patos like a louse, kick him out police house. It's your turn now. So if we say you are a puppet, you're lying in but pocket. Your turn now. And with your shining bald head, we find your tread at the natty tread. Your turn. Well, do not believe because you brought Manning down, you could do the same with the Calypso crown and then act holier than thou. Dr. Rowe, your turn now. Before you go, before you pack and run away. It's well-washed behavior, just as Patrick said. Before you go, before you think you'll get away. After 45 years of public service, you deserve arrest. So you anointed as you're that too young to try with the mess. Now we hearing that your support base having real problem. Next election, they voting for a caring face to sit at the helm. Cause you fail in your turn to diversify the economy. Yes, you failed in your turn to create a real creative industry. You failed in your turn to be a superstar. Legalize marijuana and make Fitzgerald the line minister. Remember, it's we who call Kamala Trunka. She's smoking marijuana. Your turn now. Well, you say what's that? You talk about she cap. Meow. So if she talk about your father and the young thing that you slaughter. But wait, did I mention your $1 million pension? Well, do not believe you invincible or that youngster is really capable. Look, I hope that you don't get vexed, but young Stuart, it's your turn next. Before you go, before you pack and run away. Well, now you know what the people have to say. Before you go, before you think you'll get away.
My son was a good boy, words of a mother. As he's laying down on the asphalt, bleeding out on the corner. calling on Jesus' name, asking why did they kill him. My son was a gentle soul. He never do nobody nothing. Then a man shout, woman. The son went on a banging in a stolen vehicle. Why you feel the next team swing back? The boy killed 3 people. Speeding off at the scene he went on. A little girl get bounced down. Yet still she saying heads have to roll for the ones who take she's son's soul. Mama good son, no get gunned down. Hey. Mama good son, no get gunned down. I know she crying out for justice, for she son who was a killer. Justice. A little notorious gangster. Justice. This boy was killing people. They used to call him Dr. Evil. Justice. For the real headbanger. Justice. For the #1 shotter. Justice. They say when he ride he never stick. They used to call him the Trini John Wick. Mama good son, no get gunned down. Yeah. Mama good son, no get gunned down. Hey, as she holds her son lifeless body, crying out in pain. I hear a lady in the background shouting, woman, you ain't have no shame. And the same boy we used to cuss you, treat you like a dog and hit you. Now you're here with tears in your eyes, crying for this ungrateful child. He was a pest in the community. He used to advantage everybody. He used to glad when mountain come. Why? He want to tax all people the money. He beat up his child mother, shoot behind the big brother. The way you're feeling, now you know how much other people he make feel. So mama good son, no get gunned down. Hey. Mama good son, no get gunned down. I know she crying out for justice, for the community terrorists. Justice. #1 extortionist. Justice. And if nobody in, pay him no tax. He kidnap the family and burn down their business. Justice. For somebody so evil. Justice. Oh, you said distress people. Justice. But all you seeing is the hole in the face, not the loaded Beretta anyways. And mama good son, mama good son. Mama good son, no get gunned down. Hey. He had a mind full of bitterness. He had a heart full of hate. But now you crying out your liver string, like this boy was a saint. We do expect you to smile and be happy. After all, you see mother. But how much other mother sons your son bury? Now you're seeing where he's karma. You never used to show no concern when they tell you the boy out of control. You even act like you never know. The last child mother is 14 years old. When everybody complaining, you say they envy and jealous him. You didn't want to talk to him since he's small. No, nobody don't want to hear you as your ball. Mama good son, no get gunned down. Hey, mama good son, no get gunned down. I know she crying out for justice to the people on the corner. Justice. All over social media. Justice. You see the man and them who kill your son. You wish the police could gun all of them down. Justice for a real pedophile. Justice. Who victimize people, little girl child. Justice. So don't vex, now you're trying to mourn, and everybody happy that the big pest gone. Mama good son, mama good son. Mama good son, no get gunned down. Hey. My son was a good boy. The words of a mother.
In this world of power, where our leaders grandstand, filling their pockets with dollars while treating the people like sand. Living to serve the nation, yet their vision is blurred. The masses suffer in silence, their voices go unheard. Corruption and the rich keep amassing more in their ivory towers, safe write this story, let's tear down the veil. In unity, we will triumph and prevail. In unity, we will triumph and prevail. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Tears, returns. One more. All so much wealth surrounds them in such lavish display, but an absence of compassion as they lead the masses astray. Promise after promise, only illusions they weave, but in the hallway of power, the truth means to deceive. He got widens between the haves and have-nots, while the leaders splurge and food always in their pots. Yes, no helping hands to bring the weak along. Self-interest seekers, so it's survival for the wrong and strong. And utter despair with pleas for help falling on deaf air. Dreams crumbling a silent quake by intent and not by mistake. A feather in a cruel storm, heartache and agony is known. Justice is a fleeting breath, oppression is a dance with death. No sanctuary, no place to hide. Suffering of the weary wouldn't subside as the whole deep hunts for the downtrodden and poor. The mighty and the powerful hold the reins, the weak bearing the burden of pain. We write this story, tear down the veil in unity. Triumph and prevail. Yeah, 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 yeah. In unity. We're gonna make it. Never give up. No, 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 no.
Toil and risk, the price of glory. Try again, don't you be afraid. Ignore the negative story. Is your spirit they trying to kill? Be disciplined in all of your actions. Keep no self-imposed limitations. Without confidence, you won't win. So be bold when you're doing your thing. Cause every time the progress comes, well, that is when obstacles appear. And remember the price of your labor you shall bear. Success don't always come in a first try. Pick up yourself, realign and rectify. Remember in this life, only the strong survive. Failure's the opportunity to begin again. You've got a next chance to make it right. Be an optimist, not a pessimist in your daily ways. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's just a little advice in life. Now your rise is a brand new morning. You're wondering if to go ahead. Disappointed with past events that keep circulating your head. Heart is strong, but your mind is weakening. Feel like your spirit has been disturbed. Shake off negativity, reboot and re-enter the world. Now don't you let bad energy in, though you have doubts in your mind. Only a man can limit himself how high he can climb. Make yourself a plan, yes, how you wanna make it. Then pick up yourself, go out and face it. Remember in this life, only the strong survive. Failure's the opportunity to begin again. We've got a next chance to make it right. Be an optimist, not a pessimist in your daily ways. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's just a little advice in life.
with a smile. And tell me why people so corrupt? They just play, they wishing you well, but they rather see you in a box. And when things go bad, they're looking up to God. It's all kind of thing. If Obia people walk, they can't see the way, so they passing the blame. My God, some people, they have no shame. But if you change your thoughts on what you're projecting, you're gonna see a way. Because what's inside is what you're reflecting. You're gonna see a way. I say keep your hands clean and stop the iniquity. You're gonna see a way. You better go down on them knees and serve God the Almighty. Granny say the sun does run till the moon catch up. You go pay for your deed. Without a doubt, change your nasty ways, and I guarantee that. Hey, change your dirty ways, and I guarantee that. Tell me why we fighting with one another? You see, in them people eyes, we are all considered black. And tell me why we can't stand in unity. You see, while we segregate, politicians pulling their belly. You see how the black man arrived in Alabama when the white golden chair became a star. Come on, my people, that is what they pray. If we understand we is strength in numbers, and let them know it's one band and one sound. Because we history never start from slavery. And together we go down on our knees and serve God the Almighty. Yeah, cause every creed and race find an equal place that we love one another and forget about the race, stand side by side. And I guarantee that. Hey, stand side by side. And I guarantee that. Tell me why my black men killing one another? That invisible borderline make you push your brother head back. And tell me why they proud to say they fully done 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, but you only living once. 3 men get killed, so they might be poor tomorrow. No, they can't get to see their children grow. Come on, my brothers, stop this foolishness. If they put down the guns and pick up a Bible, and some parents have to be better example. And if they comprehend, there is only 2 results. It's either they rot in jail or their life comes to a halt. Daddy say, Asama, they keep the devil away. Let we come together as one and pray for the love of this country. I guarantee that. For the love of this country, I guarantee that.
Look, young man in the ghetto, education is your ladder for a better tomorrow and a future that's brighter on the path to success. So many things at stake. Progress or regress depends on the choices that you make. The choice is in your hand to bloom or bury your plans. Whatever you choose will determine if you win or lose. To rise or demise, Lord, which one will it be? Now open your eyes and think carefully. Start planning to rise. Stop planning for your demise, young man. Start planning sister on the corner, dreaming the dream of fame. Start your business venture. Now it's time to make your name. But temptations of the past life, with the glitter and the gold, it has caused you to nosedive and to even sell your soul. But the power is yours to be swept or open new doors. Which path will you tread? Would you lift your head or just live in dread? Look, rise or demise. Time to make your play. Stability or to go astray. Start planning to rise. Stop planning for your demise, young lady. Start planning to rise. Stop planning for your demise, boy. People with nothing to be don't want you to be anything. People whose spirit's not free don't want you free anything, boy. People who are pessimists don't want you like anything. And those who are narcissists will do you all kinds of things. So start planning to rise, rise and rise. Stop planning for your demise. Oh, oh, oh. Get up, get up. Youth in the system, oh yes, some lost and some confused. Would redemption find them, or will they be further abused? Use your talent, learn a trade to stand on your own. If you join a gang or sell high grade, your fate will be known. One wrong will prevail, the other will lead straight to jail. One could be a hit, and the other could lock you inside a pit. Rise or demise, the power is in your hands to be a better or a lesser man or woman. Rise, stop planning for your demise. Pay attention, start planning to rise. Stop planning for your demise, boy. People with jealousy will encourage anything. Friends who are silent enemies don't want you be anything. People who don't want you thrive, they will tell you all kinds of things. And those who want you unalive wish you anything. Start planning to rise, rise and rise. Stop planning for your demise. Hey, hey. Time to open your eyes.
Before sprang along passed away, he gave me this crutch to hold. I kept it for sentimental value, it should not be sold. But men keep harassing me, coming with their money, saying the texture of this crutch would match their wood grain. And you know how men persistent on this crutch, their eyes are trained. I had to tell these hardened men over and over again, this crutch not for sale, this crutch not for sale. Like they feel it, soulfish are selling wholesale and retail. This crutch not for sale, this crutch not for sale. Or they feel it's kitty they bite to touch and play with she tail. I just treat it carefully. Men approach me endlessly to watch, to hold, to feel and to touch, to examine the crutch. They just come by rail, send hot mail and email. All these things to no avail. This crutch is not for sale at all. A pum pum, a pum pum. Noel every morning passing, long before sunrise. Every day he running, jogging, skipping for exercise. He don't make no joke with fitness as he open his eyes. And even if it drizzling, he making 10 rungs and more. This fit man surprised me one night, came knocking on my door, asking me to buy the crutch. I don't know who he wore the crutch for. He foot good, This crutch not for sale. This crutch not for sale. He feel that his secret are keeping me, he tried to blackmail. This crutch not for sale. This crutch not for sale. He feel I go sell him if he crawling slow like a snail. I just treat it carefully. Men approach me endlessly to feel, to squeeze, to hold and to touch, to examine the crutch. They come in a trail with police detail. All their efforts bound to fail. This crutch is not for sale. A pum pum, a pum pum. This short man came to me with a whole wad of bills, asking me to buy the crutch. He said it would give him thrills. If you see money like these, he just come from overseas, begging me to sell him one side. No one he would tell. When I look down at his short pants, if you see he pocket swell, he feel that the forex shortage would have forced me to sell. I tell him, this crutch not for sale. This crutch not for sale. He feel cause I'm hungry, I go sell cause I'm looking frail. This crutch not for sale. This crutch not for sale. He feel that he US money, this crutch I go unveil. I just treat it carefully. Men approach me endlessly to watch, to hold, to feel and to touch, to examine the crutch. He start to bob and wail. I fight him tooth and nail. All the efforts, you know they fail. This crutch is not for sale, it's mine. A pum pum, a pum pum. I don't know why the men come in and harassing me for. I'm sure there's other crutches selling somewhere in a store. Mike said he shopped around, and those that he found, they are very different. They're not sensitive to touch. He said he wanted for his sister. She really need this thing so much. I send him a ways location in Woodbrook selling crutch, not mine. This crutch not for sale. This crutch not for sale. You know that they asking if this crutch is male or female. This crutch not for sale. This crutch not for sale. Your voice could be sounding sweeter than a nightingale. I just treat it carefully. Men approach me endlessly to feel, to squeeze, to hold and to touch, to examine the crutch. You could come from jail, my friends, your scale, and damage your fingernail. This crutch is not for sale, it's mine. A pum pum, a pum pum.
I say suspend the constitution and take affirmative action. You got to do this quickly if you really care about this country. I am speaking to you directly, Dr. the Honorable Rowley. There is no other way, so take this advice from me. But first you got to address the nation via radio and television and tell them straight up, this is your intention. You're giving the armed forces of this country full power and authority within the law to act quick and decisively. And here what they must do, arrest every gang and gangster in the land. And as opposed you, don't hesitate, execution. Hunt them down and find them all and flush them out. Ramsack the whole country, east, west, north and south. And whenever you finish with this mission, then go back and reinstate the Constitution. And let this place get back to what used to be the norm. And give back all Trinbagonians the freedom. La 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 la. Drugs and guns coming over here from Mexico and Venezuela, and flooding the streets of TNT and in the hands of youths in this country. Go on social media any day and see how these youths posing with AK and other kinds of sophisticated weapons, I say. Then they are recruited by gang leaders. Soon after they are notorious gangsters and heading down a road of chaos and disaster. So for leading these youths astray, they should be made to pay. Just let the army and the police have their way. And they must continue arrest every gang and gangster in the land. And as opposed you, don't hesitate, execution. Hunt them down and find them all and flush them out. Ramsack the whole country, east, west, north and south. And whenever you finish with this mission, then go back and reinstate the Constitution. And let this place get back to what used to be the norm. And give back us Trinbagonians the freedom. Too much of crime in this town, and we gotta do something about it. People gotta get back their lives the way it used to be. Boss, when you finish, fix back the country and the place come back to normalcy. We the citizens go be happy because we could once again move out freely. Imagine folks going out to shows and party and dressing up looking nice and dandy, and without fear like old times blinging their jewelry. This I hope that no one will disrupt by trying to invade people's peace and comfort. That's an idea I'm urging all lawbreakers to boycott. If I'm committing crimes they wouldn't refrain, then to you PM I'm talking plain. Suspend the blasted Constitution again. And we must continue to arrest every gang and gangster in the land. And as they oppose you, don't hesitate, execution. Hunt them down and find them all and flush them out. Ramsack the whole country, east, west, north and south. And whenever they finish with this mission, then go back and reinstate the Constitution. And let this place get back to what used to be the norm. And give back we Trinbagonians the freedom.
For you to shine, you promise to serve the people. You say you go to the line. You hired a chef to cook the pilau, a bartender to mix the rum. But when it's time to serve the masses, you're only feeding some, whether red, green, white or yellow. You're taking all the clout, but when it's time to vote for change, you're conveniently walking out, not passing laws to ease with pain. Serving yourself again and again, while those on the ground keep living in fear.
Trinidad is what they just call my baba. Mr. Faizabad is how they refer to me. Now he is someone plenty folks does run after. They say Mr. Trinidad is who have all the money, but his years are begging Trinidad for a borrow. And I'm a founding customer, he couldn't deny. But the man tell me it's best I try the lotto, because he checked my files and I don't qualify. But Mr. Trinidad, I trimming here so long, and the bond we have is really strong. So before I sit and wonder why Trinidad won't give me a blind, well, I decided to give him one more try. So I beg him for a loan, I call him on the phone. My history is well known, I have an unblemished character. I mention Charlie King, that name should mean something. Newspaper clippings I bring, he tell me no, but then he turn wrong and give the go nothing. Siparia and point 14. Trinidad wouldn't take heed, though I trimming here since I was a seed. And when unions want to ramage, they just come by me every Labor Day. But he say all of that he don't know, you still can't get a borrow. You ain't do me nothing, Mr. Faizo, man, you cannot get a borrow. No, Faizo don't like to call anyone ungrateful, or to remind them of all the good that I did for them. Oh no, Mr. Trinidad may be quick to say I'm reproachful. You know, if I throw my mind back, then he may have problems. Oh, cause it's by me he discovered his deepest oil well. In 1954, more than 16,000 feet. He extracted so much oil, Trini treasury started to swell. So I feel I's the last one Trini should ill-treat. Then he say with the decline of oil production on shore, and because I am not as active as before, he finds it unnecessary to tell him about my history. And if I could repay it, that there's no guarantee. But still, I beg him for a loan, I call him on the phone, cause my history is well known, I have an unblemished character. Oh yes, I talk diversity in my community. His sense of camaraderie, he still tell me no. You know he turn wrong and give the go nothing. Siparia and point 14, all them new heady trim, like Faizo means nothing to him. And when you Trini start to develop, Faizabad supported your barber shop. But he say all of that he don't know, brother, you still can't get a borrow. You could ask from now until tomorrow, man, you cannot get a borrow. Mr. Trinidad, I have no beef with Arima. She could borrow from you because I know she is royal. Back in 1888, established by Royal Charter, and there's a belief she'll always be loyal. Okay, so to question why Arima could get a borrow, Lord, Faizabad could really be fast and out of place. But how the others come before me, I really don't know. So I'll have to find some folks to help me plead my case. President Kamona, I am sure you have heard, is a Faizo boy and should put in a real good word. But the dialogue just reduced to Mr. Trinidad making excuse, saying whomever I bring will still be of no use. But still, I beg him for a loan, I call him on the phone. My history is well known, I have an unblemished character. That's right, I mention Buzz Butler, known in Faiso area, the godfather of labor. He still tell me no. The man turn wrong and give the go Martin. Sip and and point for 10. Leaving Faiso behind. Seems my importance on the decline. You come and make friends with your bonus, but I was here when your tools had rust. But he say all of that he don't know. You still can't get a borrow. You can screw up your face like the Lord Brigo, but you cannot get a borrow. Mr. Trinidad, I know has many clients and must deal with all of them with an even hand. But in my case, it's not really about self-reliance. But if Faiso is in Trinidad's future plans, because I, Faiso Bad, was always here with promotion, putting Mr. Trinidad up front on the world stage, producing international stars like Billy Ocean, with his musical exploits that making front page. For years with Mr. Trinidad and all our dealings, with me Faiso, in my heart there's no ill feelings. I still wish Trinidad the best, continue to prosper and be blessed, and I hope that one day he will still grant my request. But until then I'm begging for a loan, still calling on the phone, cause my history is well known. I have an unblemished character. Look at 2019, the London family making great Calypso history. The man still tell me no. You know he turn wrong and give the go Martin. Sip and and point for 10. Them fellas now come on the scene. How with you and me they could come between? I was here when prophets were minuscule, when your barbarian chair was just a stool. But he say all of that he don't know. You still can't get a borrow.
All who feel my time come and want me to go, they will now know the power of Calypso. 65 and still relevant. And it's you the people I humbly represent. Oh, 65, very much alive and still relevant. Nobody could silence this vocal instrument. No retirement plan in this art form. I perform whether hurricane or storm, like a marriage vow till death do us part. 50 years of Calypso straight from my heart. Once human suffering and pain exists, national crisis, I won't be dismissed. I stand for justice, but change I lament. 65 and still relevant. My lyrics potent and it real ferment. I won't circumvent in any event. Like Rose and Sparrow, I salute their greatness, so the youths will follow. When I see how they shine and how they represent we, I serenade them as part of my duty. From gender-based violence to schoolyard fights, from racial tension to women's rights, prostitution rising
on this battlefield. My power is not in age, but in song. To guard the nation against every wrong. My voice cannot be absent. 65 and still relevant. By God I was sent. The divine intent will go the extent. In any advent, still relevant. La da di da do da de, la da di da oh God, la da di da do, la da di da da da. Twiggy say, oh la da do. They tell me age should bring me peace and rest. Once people under pressure, I will do my best. Icons like we don't retire, we grow. Our voices get richer, knowledge overflow. Once we steal back beaten, once carnival call, I'll be singing loudly in every Calypso hall. No desk job waiting, no pension yet. I am here till the people needs a man. Once the issue stand, I won't stand still. My song bring change with powerful will. 65, and still relevant. This precious twin island, I humbly represent. Oh, 65, energy and vibe, and still relevant. Nobody could silence this vocal instrument. Every note, every song that I declare, I will show the world I still belong here. No time for rest, no time for retreat. Who in the kitchen, sure to feel the heat. Every mother and every child in need, I will plant my lyrics like a moral seed. So when they're asking why I'm still in the tent, tell them 65 and still relevant. Harder than cement, I won't be absent. I will not relent. Every word is meant, still relevant. Da-da-dee, oh come, la-da-dee, da-dee, la-da-da-da-do. Bam-ba-dee, still relevant. Oh, yeah.
Woman, I can't take this pressure, living like brother and sister. Time to change your behavior. You know from morning, we sharing everything. Now you're giving trouble to make me comfortable. Like you forget, I is your sugar daddy. You is my sugar baby. Come on, make me comfortable. Let's get it on, from dusk to dawn. Come on, make me comfortable. Give me goose pimple, make me tremble. Come on, make me comfortable. Nibble on the bottle, but don't bite the nipple. Come on, make me comfortable. God, pass your road by my nose, make me pull my toe. Roll up your matic, push back, let me crack it. Oh, aye. Woman, this kind of behavior is really out of order. You're getting on like we a stranger. Time for ends to meet. You're sucking your teeth. I feeling peckish, and you getting on dotish. Let me remind you, I am your sugar daddy. You is my sugar baby. Come on, make me comfortable. Make me knees buckle. Make me dribble. Come on, make me comfortable. If me pause raise up, I beg you don't stop. Come on, make me comfortable. Handle me with grace, make me make monkey face. Come on, make me comfortable. Time to change the mode and give me some food. Put me in the groove and watch me move. Darling, to make papi happy, it is very easy. It ain't taking much to satisfy me. Me a fussy, me a greedy, but you can't hide the trophy when your man feeling to party. Let me remind you, I am your sugar daddy. You is my sugar baby. Come on, make me comfortable. Make me wiggle, make me giggle. Come on, make me comfortable. Walk up a storm, make me ball, oh God. Come on, make me comfortable. Make me feel to fly and scramble for the sky. Come on.